Chalk Talk number 2, coming off an enormous win Sunday night against San Francisco. I told you all season long, players, formations, plays. Players, what do you want to do with Marshawn Lynch? You want to give him a crease to go north to south. Formations, well, we're going to get a 3-by-1 set. You're going to get a box count that's favorable for the Seahawks, and ultimately play in zone read. And Seattle doesn't go to it a ton, but when they do, and when they had to against a very good San Francisco crew, they had success doing with it. Players, get them in space. Formations, get into a 3-by-1, spread them out and get the box count favorable to you, and then ultimately the zone read play. Two other things really stand out. This is the opening drive of the second half. It's 5-0 at this point. You did very little with continuity offensively in the first half. This is the opening drive of the second half. This ends up being the touchdown run to put you up 12-0 at that juncture, and you feel very good about what you are doing and from the plus 14-yard line. Anytime in this league that you have a downfield run with success, and especially in the red zone when the field condenses, I can promise you 9 out of 10 times you get excellent blocking from your wide receivers, and that's exactly what happens on this play. And in particular, your two guys on the inside, Doug Baldwin, Sidney Rice, in a trip set, a 3. When you hear 3-by-1, it's those wide receivers to a tight end. 3-by-1 set. Those two guys both defeat their man. Golden Tate, I think he and the cornerback had a little contract. I won't hit you, you don't hit me, and they kind of run themselves out of the play. So now those are all taken care of. They all get their job done. And now it becomes this ever important, and you hear it all the time, box count. What is a box count? You'll hear analysts talk about it. That box is between the tackles, and it's how many of your guys versus how many of theirs. You get in this formation, you take everybody else out. What do you have? You have 6 blockers for the Seahawks, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on 6. And with that front, and with Justin Smith and Alden Smith, and 2 of the best linebackers in the game, hey, helmet on a helmet, we win. That's San Francisco's thought, and more oftentimes than not, it is. Well, it becomes a little different situation when this guy is in that threat of the zone read. I was saying on my show today, you have to take into account the effect that he has on this group. How many guys like this are there in the league that will have the effect on Ahmad Brooks the way that he does on this run? When you watch the replay, watch Ahmad Brooks. Now, you saw a different plan. There were times that he tried to destroy Russell Wilson. You saw him hit him right in the chest. There are times that he slow played it. There are times that he took a different tact. And in this case, well, this is an advantage Seahawks, and I'll tell you why. Okay, not only do you get great blocking outside, McQuiston does a fantastic job on Alden Smith. That's a star block, one-on-one. These were 2 grown men, 2 Brahma Bulls that went after it. And you saw Justin Smith earlier in the game launch Max Unger 9 feet backwards. Well, this time, big boy Carpenter got it done. One-on-one, shoulder-to-shoulder square. These 2 win. Max does a fantastic job of getting on to Bowman. This should be a win. This is a double team back with good angles, and the backside guys do win on that. Everybody's accounted for. And then we got this. You're going to have Zach Miller free release. Why? Well, because this guy accounts for him. Russell accounts for Brooks. Watch him. Watch him on this play hesitate, and Russell can get the handoff, and Marshawn does the rest going north to south. But most quarterbacks, they don't account for that guy. He's going to come crashing in, and he's going to make the play on the backside. But the fact that he hesitates, and you'll see it, watch the video, the fact that he comes upfield and he's got to hesitate because he doesn't know if Russell's going to pull it like he did later in the red zone and get you 9 yards. He has got to count for him even for a half second when the rest of the guys do their blocks and do their damage. That's all it takes for a big play, a touchdown, and zone read winning one-on-one.